Moses hears God's call. Time passed, and Jacob's descendants, the Israelites, grew into a strong and powerful nation. The Egyptians began to be afraid of them. A new king came to the throne, and he decided to act before it was too late. He made the Israelites his slaves. Cruel slave drivers forced them to make bricks to build cities for the king. They were kept hard at work from dawn to dark, but still their numbers grew. So the king gave orders that every Israelite baby boy should be drowned in the river Nile. About this time, an Israelite woman named Jochebed had a baby. She already had two children, a boy called Aaron and a girl called Miriam. When she saw that her new baby was a boy, she was terribly afraid. She hid him 3 months, but babies won't stay quiet and still for long. What was she to do? Then she had an idea. She made a basket out of the reeds and covered it with tar to make it watertight. She put the baby inside. Then she took the basket and placed it along the tall reeds at the river's edge. She told Miriam to keep watch. Very soon, the king's daughter came down to the river to bathe, as Jochebed knew she would, and when she saw the basket, she sent her servant to fetch it. They opened the lid, and there inside was the loveliest baby she had ever seen, and he was crying. The princess knew this was an Israelite baby, but she had no children, and she decided to bring him up as her own son. She would call him Moses. The princess turned, and there, right beside her, was Miriam, offering to fetch a nurse for the baby. And of course, the nurse Miriam ran to find was the baby's own mother. So Moses grew up in the king's palace, learning all that Egyptians could teach him. But he never forgot that he was an Israelite, and it made him sad to see how cruel the Egyptian slave drivers were to his people. One day, he saw an Egyptian lashing on one of the Israelites with a whip. Moses sprang at the man and killed him. Now his own life was in danger, for the king would hear what he had done. So Moses left Egypt and fled to his own safety in the desert. He was there a long time, working as a shepherd in the land of Midian. In Egypt, the troubles of the Israelites grew worse. One day, as Moses was out minding his father-in-law's flocks, he saw a very strange sight. There was a bush which seemed to be on fire, but the fire did not burn it up. Moses went to have a closer look. "Stand back," said a voice, "and take off your shoes. You are on holy ground." Moses was very afraid. The voice came again. "I am God, the God your fathers knew and worshipped. I have seen the cruel sufferings of my people, the Israelites. You are to go to the king of Egypt and set my people free. Bring them here to me." "But what am I to say? What am I to do? They won't listen to me," said Moses. "Please send someone else." "No," said God. "I have chosen you. Take your brother Aaron with you to do the speaking, and I will give you the words and power to work wonders. Am I not the living God?"